in Orlando on the NBA campus. We're getting set for scrimmage number 2. Are presented by Volkswagen. For the Wizards, no Troy Brown Jr., Azri Manga, Hachimura, and Thomas Bryant, Reggie Jackson, Paul George, Kawhi Leonard. Tonight, Kevin Scott, Tyler Ford, Morant Kogut. And we are underway. This is just missed both. The last foul was called against Jerome Robinson. Here is Hachimura going right to the 9th, just before the shutdown. Here's Leonard going at Bryant. Napier directing traffic. Here's Robinson against his former team.
It's that first J.
That was the knock on him. Playing with the Clippers, didn't have the confidence.
You could throw Jared Dudley in too, but he's not playing. He plays for the Lakers.
Here's Robinson, step back, that's for alive into the hands of Jackson. 3-point Wizards lead. Jackson to the hoop.
Of a team, isolation-wise, they can take you off the bounce.
Robinson, nice feet.
He's missing his pick and roll partner in Bradley Beal.
No doubt about it.
They're also missing 35 points a game with Bradley Beal.
For a line to open up this game. Morris all the way to the hoop, rebound by Green.
I'm sure it's something that they could deal with quickly and get them ready for. He's preaching communication to his players, how important it is in this environment.
Defensive rebound, keeping a possession alive. Leonard comes the
efficient, doesn't force.
Hachimura.
But I think, playing with a John Wall is going to be things efficient. And you know what, Justin? You make a good point. He doesn't have any wasted motion in his game either.
Full court pressure, leading by 4.
Little 1-2-2 full court pressure. Yes, sir. Scott Brooks knows that this is a very young team, and what he wants to see right now.
Locked down to 4.
Gotta go.
Slips, has to put up the shot off the. Here's Mann, puts it up. This will count. It does.
And, you know what? I wish I was up there with you guys to call the game, but for safety precautions.
Resume a season.
It'll be tough. It's going to be mentally challenging more than have opportunity with the Clippers. See, a lot of people don't know that Joakim Noah actually things came around full circle for Joakim, and he's in a Clippers uniform trying to win a championship.
Joined by Drew Gooden from his home in Orlando. He is not at the NBA campus down there.
That's still something to prove. But what I like, this is an interesting scenario, JK and Glenn. This is versus still in his rookie year right now. So I think those are great signs for the Wizards going forward that transfer, okay, vacation is not going to happen this year. We're back in the basketball season. Oh, and guess what?
It'll be interesting.
Yeah, absolutely.
42-33.
Absolutely.
Thomas Bryant, Kawhi Leonard. And Leonard into the corner. Terrence Mann hit the 3 before the quarter end. Looking at this Clippers team, they're playing right now without Patrick Beverley, without Montrezl Harrell, without Lou.
Speaking of Miami Heat, I know that surprises everybody, but listen, this is a different environment. We talked about each other. You're fighting against a virus. So COVID is up for grabs this year, honestly. This championship is up for grabs. You can't go on with what happened prior. It's open play right now. It's open territory.
Here's Hachimura jumping the line, and there's really the contact and still finish.
Rui does a nice job of anticipation.
That's why I was looking over like, is that what he's thinking?
I was thinking that, Drew. I just couldn't say it.
Bonga.
And thank you if you like it. And if you don't, thank you anyway.
I like it. I like it, Drew. I just want to.
Hey, you too. Likewise, JK. I think we need to do a little segment. Me and you cooking it up, pal.
Thomas Bryant stepped back, and I think he did call glass. Clock down to 4. Robinson along the baseline has to get a shot up. He 0.3 of a second to end the half with 11 points.
So taking from my perspective out of it, just to see what the issues are in the world. And
in charge of the Wizards sports wellness, he's been trying to work with me.
It's a difficult thing to meditate because when you get my age, man, if you get that this season, I'm thinking about when Wall and Beal comes back. And Drew Gooden and I had a conversation about this earlier.
To the NBA, because of the speed of the game, they try to match it rush. And he's a little bit stronger. A lot of them feel he's gotten taller. But I have to ask Chris, you mentioned the youth of very young players that happened to be mature. I wanted to get your thoughts on that as a group.
Back into the game. Here's another turnover. Napier finding Hachimura, and Rui can't.
Was this a year of development? But if you get a chance to develop young players and make the playoffs.
I also think that this is an opportunity to assess these guys. You're developing and you're assessing here, and you know who's going to do what. You know, if Bonga keeps getting better, if Rui.
Saw Paul George drain a three. Here's Mo Wagner missing. Bonga's got the offensive rebound, puts it back up.
So far, I mean, he's gotten stronger. Look at his body, Chris.
Justin
What do you think of his body
look
right
at the
now?
stat line. Yeah. I'll be texting him right now as soon as this game's over with to keep him inspired.
Hit those three-point shots because I do think he brings toughness. You saw him take a charge. He can mix it.
Just a great person, great teammate. Patterson steps in, gets come the Clippers.
How did he do with his?
The play here in this third quarter, Bonga, little shimmy, lobs one up to Mo Wagner.
Head out to Brad. I miss seeing Brad play. I miss seeing him at Capital One Arena, and
It was essentially all the offense in that fourth quarter. Calling that game, watching him do what he did, as Magruder's got 4 seconds on the shot clock. Here's Mann with one.
Oh, it's amazing. I mean, I got news for you.
They're a game and a half ahead of Denver, who the Wizards just played on Wednesday. Here's Smith, there's that crossover. Nice. In and out, the tip and bring off the bench. He's got those long arms, a quick first and second jump. I'm going to venture to say for the final 8 minutes and 40 seconds.
Well, let's see what you can do with all these players out, and you can share the wealth. Look at this kid.
Yeah. I was watching him, and I'm going, man, how does he do it, right?
An amazing coach, an amazing communicator, and you know, Ish, point guard at 6'2". I was little, right? Muggsy was how tall?
When I met him, I said, Muggsy, do you mind if we take a picture? I said, you know, you were. Shot clock to 5. Hachimura got him center with size. So now the Clippers can match up with them.
Nice pass by.
I think you come away with it, or come away from it, thinking.
We got a nip and tuck game here. It's getting exciting. And the way guys play with each other, you know, can Jerian run the point, which I think he can.
Williams goes back up with it. No, Utah is there, corrals it. Trying to make some. Do you foul to extend? They will. But if he misses this, I'm going to guess it's Utah for the 3. He'll put up the 3, and it's an air ball for Hachimura. He has 12. The Clippers have led by as many as 11. It's now 77 to 62. But that will do it for this one. 105.
These guys getting them ready, getting them shot ready, getting their